Tuesday morning. The shops in downtown San Diego had just opened. Ben Martin's clothing store became the scene of the most accidental uncovering of a clue to crime I have recorded in 20 years of police reporting. It was a quiet morning. Martin first heard the sound of wood breaking on the roof. Then...
You stay there. I'll get an ambulance.
No. I'm okay.
Hey, you're hurt. Come on in the back and lie down. I'll get a doctor.
No, there's no need for it. I'm all right.
You sure?
Yeah.
How did it happen? Were you working on the roof?
Yeah. I'm a building inspector.
Oh, I'm sorry. You came through where they took out the old skylight.
Yeah.
You sure I can't get a doctor for you?
No. It's just a bruise. Forget about it, will you?
Hey, you mustn't hurry like that. Hey, mister! Operator, get me the police quick.
Detective Kramer and I were cruising in the vicinity when the call came in. I'm Ben Andrews of the Chronicle. The story Martin told us sounded more like a matter for a carpenter than for the police.
And so I called the police. I thought he might sue me.
You say he's a building inspector. Well, I doubt if he'd do that.
But you don't understand, Lieutenant. I got no proof how badly he was hurt, and no witnesses that I offered to help him. I know a little something about the law. That's negligence, builder's negligence, but I'll have to pay for it. And he was an old man, too, might kill him.
Well, what can we do, Mr. Martin?
Well, can't you locate the man?
You didn't even get his name.
Well, it might be in the briefcase. I was looking at the damage and found this briefcase beside the hole. It's full of tools.
Building inspectors don't carry tools.
Let's look at this briefcase. That's an electric power drill. There's bits, rubber cutting snips, and a rubber mallet. That could be used for knocking dials off of safes.
What?
Looks like the man who fell through your roof was no building inspector, Mr. Martin.
A robber?
Well, technically, Mr. Martin, he'd be a burglar.
No wonder he was in such a hurry to get away. He was scared. And I thought he was going to sue me.
Now, as soon as it's convenient for you, we'd like you to come down to police headquarters and look at our mug book. We might possibly have a picture of this man on file. We'll take this briefcase with us.
I'll call my son to watch the store, and I'll be right down. Oh, and one more thing, Lieutenant. I just remembered. He drove away in a blue sedan.
A blue sedan. Thank you, Mr. Martin. That may be helpful. My guess is they're trying to get to that jewelry store next door.
In the middle of the morning?
That's a good time to spot things you can use in the middle of the night.
Lieutenant, the lab findings on those tools indicate a tie-in between our man and the burglaries at the Hillcrest, Claremont, and La Jolla jewelry stores.
Are they sure?
Positive.
Well, that's a break. We never did have those three jobs tied together.
Howard, some of that loot was sold in Tijuana.
Yeah?
Do you think it could be the old man?
Why not? Dan, any chance of tracing those tools?
I already have, Lieutenant. The power drill was steel stamped, partly filed off, but they brought out the name and numbers. It came from Convair.
It did, huh? Let's drive out to Convair and inquire about that drill.
Convair is located just 10 minutes from police headquarters. We went directly to the Industrial Security Office and contacted Chief Frank Merritt, where the master tool record was checked against the numbers raised by the police laboratory. The drill had been issued to tool crib number 2. The supervisor of Crib 2 was asked to bring his records to the security office for Finucane and the plant officer to look over. The power drill in question had been put into circulation about a year previous. It had recently been replaced by a later model, so it had been sent to the employee's salvage store for sale.
Mr. DeLong?
Yes.
I'm Lieutenant Finucane, San Diego Police Department. We're looking for a Mrs. Johnson, Ella Johnson.
Oh, yes, she's working over there on the 880. The lady in the black slacks and the blue sweater. That be of any help?
No, thank you, Mr. DeLong. Mrs. Johnson may have some information we want.
Right.
Mrs. Johnson? Ella Johnson?
Yes.
I'm Lieutenant Finucane of the San Diego Police Department. This is Ben Andrews, the Chronicle.
How do you do?
Detective Kramer.
Mrs. Johnson?
Mrs. Johnson, you recently purchased an electric power drill, at least according to the records of the salvage store. The number is 87615.
Well, yes, I did. I bought it because my husband needed a power drill to complete some work around our house.
Well, after your husband completed his work, did you by any chance loan the drill to anyone?
No, we sold it.
You sold it. Who to, Mrs. Johnson?
A woman named Maggie Kingsley. Why, is anything wrong?
Yes, Mrs. Johnson. This particular drill has been connected with a number of jewelry store robberies. Where does Maggie Kingsley live?
Directly across from us at 440 Melville.
Can you describe her, Mrs. Johnson?
Medium height, dark hair, nice figure, but frail, not in good health.
Not in good health. How do you know this? You well acquainted with her?
Oh, no, sir. But on her first call, she suddenly became very ill. Said she had a terrible pain in her chest. She rested for 10 or 15 minutes on our couch. I asked her if I could call a doctor, but she said no, she very often had attacks like this. Said she just needed a few minutes rest.
Excuse me, Howard. Do you know if she was married, Mrs. Johnson?
I asked her that when she became ill. She said she was single and had no other family here.
Oh. Well, thank you, Mrs. Johnson.
Howard, you haven't said a word since we left Convair. I'm wondering if you're thinking the same thing I am.
What's that, Ben?
What in the world would a woman living in an apartment house without a husband want with an electric-powered drill?
That's exactly what I was thinking. And to complicate matters, Mrs. Johnson said that Maggie Kingsley was sickly and frail. Dan, you go and bring Maggie Kingsley in for questioning. I'll see if there's anything on her in the records division.
All right, Howard. While you're fumbling around for information in there, I'll look for some information on Miss Kingsley where some information is apt to be. The Chronicle morgue.
Whatever you say, Inspector Andrews.
I thought you had... Good afternoon. I'd like to see Margaret Kingsley, please.
Well, she's not in right now. She's out on business.
What time do you expect her back?
She didn't say. Are you a friend of hers?
San Diego Police. My name is Kramer.
Well, what do you want to see her about?
Routine business. Mind if I come in and wait?
It'd probably be best if you came back later tonight.
Are you Mr. Kingsley?
No, I'm a friend of Maggie. I'm Joe Milton.
What's wrong with your arm?
Oh, arthritis, nothing serious.
Sit down, Mr. Milton. I'd like to ask you a few questions. It's a good-looking lighter you have.
Oh, yeah, I've had it a long time. If this lighter could only talk.
If it could talk, maybe it would tell me why its initials are MR when your name is Joe Milton. And maybe it would tell me why my presence here makes you so nervous.
You sure have an imagination, young fella.
Yeah. Right now, I'm imagining that you don't have arthritis. I'm even imagining that you fell through the roof in a store this morning and hurt your arm.
How'd you happen to come here? figured this would be the last place you'd find. I couldn't go home. I thought maybe somebody got my license number on the car.
You left your tools. We traced the power drill to Convair. From there, the trail led to Miss Kingsley. How'd you get the drill?
I borrowed it from Maggie. But you can't arrest a man for just carrying tools.
No. But when those tools have been linked to several jewel burglaries, well, you can understand how it might make a police officer's imagination run wild. You're not going anywhere until I go with you. Sit down.
I didn't even get a chance to use those tools. The only thing I'm guilty of is trespassing, that's all.
Lieutenant Finucane. Lieutenant, this is Kramer. Yes, sir.
Run back! There's a culprit here! Run back!
The second escape of Milton Rolfe, fortunately, ended with only a headache for Dan Kramer. The Kingsley apartment was thoroughly searched. The object was stolen jewelry, but all we found were pictures.
Well, at least we know there's a man named Pat in on this. Now we know exactly what Miss Kingsley looks like. Here's half a dozen proofs of her taken by some photographer.
Couldn't find a soul who saw him leave, Lieutenant. The manager says an elderly man comes around to visit her from time to time. Description fits our man. His name's Milton Rolfe, M.R. She's also got a boyfriend, comes around quite a lot.
You get a description of him?
Rather short, swarthy type, that's all.
And Dan, you feel well enough to take some pictures to Rodriguez? Will you leave two of those at the man at the inspection station at the border? You give the others to Rod.
Yes, sir.
We'll leave Carl Davis here on stakeout. We'll get a description of Rolfe and Kingsley to all units. Nothing more we can do here.
After Kramer gave him the photographs and information on Maggie Kingsley, Sergeant Rodriguez and the Mexican police found her registered in a Tijuana hotel under her own name. A small box of diamonds found in her room further implicated Maggie in the diamond smuggling. She readily admitted having been a delivery agent, but insisted she didn't know the diamonds were stolen.
I don't know, honest. Look, I was paid to deliver them to a guy.
Who paid you to deliver them?
Well, now that you tell me they're stolen, I'd be afraid to say.
Why?
Well, they might kill me or something. Unless, of course, you already have them in jail.
In other words, Miss Kingsley, if we already know who your friends are, you'll be happy to tell us who they are.
Well, you can't blame me, can you?
How long have you known Milton Rolfe?
So he's the one who told, huh? How'd you catch him?
We traced you through a power drill you bought from Ella Johnson.
Oh, brother, you guys really work fast.
What about Pat? He and Rolfe worked together, didn't they?
Well, now, if Pat told you all about me, he surely must have... Oh, now, wait just a minute. You don't even have him. Why, you're only bluffing.
What's Pat's last name, Miss Kingsley?
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything. Oh, Lieutenant. I don't feel very well. I think I should go to a hospital. You know, I have a coronary heart. I feel a little faint.
Better take her to the hospital.
Mr. Andrews, I'm a friend of Maggie Kingsley. I read your story in the paper about her being arrested.
Yes?
I got a good story for you. If I can meet you somewhere alone.
Who is this?
I'll tell you when I see you. Now, you come alone. If there are any cops around, I won't show. Is it a deal?
It's a deal.
Okay, then you meet me at the corner of 1st and Gately, a little Mexican place. Sit in the back. And if the coast is It's a nice day, Mr. Andrews.
Yes, it is. Mr. Rolfe, just sit down.
Thank you. Thank you. You kept your word. I like that. I made sure, you know.
What can I do for you?
Well, first you can tell me something. If I gave myself up with some of the loot, would it go easier on Maggie?
Well, I can't help you there. That depends on the judge.
Well, suppose I told you why she's in it and why I'm mixed up in it. Would you print it in the paper?
Depends on how true it is.
Oh, it's true, Mr. Andrews. I can guarantee it. It's a tragic truth. Why would an old man like me, why would I walk back into trouble?
Suppose you tell me.
To save a life. Maggie's life. She's a sweet kid.
What's wrong with her?
Heart. She needs a delicate operation. Very expensive. She's got to go all the way to New York for it. That's why I threw in with Pat to help Maggie.
Who's Pat?
Well, Pat and Maggie are going to be married soon, and I don't want to tell you any more about him.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rolfe, but I don't want to hurt your feelings, but it's pretty tough for me to swallow this story.
Tough to Why would I stick my neck out and have you come down here just to tell you a lie?
I might consider a deal.
What kind of a deal?
Well, if you come down to headquarters with me, I'll print your whole story.
Well, I would if it would help Maggie, but you said that...
I said it was up to the judge. But if you were to appear as a witness in court and tell this tragic story, I'll bet she might get off with a suspended sentence. However, if you take off with those diamonds, you and Pat, Maggie will get the book thrown at her.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. It's all my fault. Falling in through the roof and leaving the tools behind.
You were in jail before?
Yeah, plenty of times, but I've been straight for the last 15 years. I'm a machinist.
How long have you known Maggie and Pat?
Well, Pat's an ex-con. I met him in Joliet. I didn't know him very well down there. He looked me up for a handout, and I helped him, and he introduced me to Maggie.
I'm sure your story will melt the coldest heart, Mr. Rolfe, if it's true.
Well, I told you it... All right, Mr. Andrews. Let's go to headquarters.
Oh, come on now, Rolfe. You don't really expect me to believe you, do you?
I guess it isn't what you believe, it's what the judge believes.
You mentioned having some more diamonds.
Yeah, I got them hid.
Where?
I think I'll let Pat have them.
It'll help Maggie if you turn them in.
Well, the story's enough. Besides, Pat needs the money.
He knows where they are. If Pat's really saving for Maggie's operation, he must have plenty of money in the bank.
Well, it takes money to live. And neither Pat nor Maggie were working.
Oh, come on. Now, the last 3 jobs you pulled have brought you over $40,000.
Yeah, I know, but they only got 20 cents on the dollar, and besides, all the diamonds weren't sold.
Wait a minute. You say they. Don't you share in the money?
No. No, I got a little job, part-time, but it's enough for me. The money from the loot is for them. It takes money to go to New York and stay in a hospital for a month with x-rays and cardiographs, 2 or 3 specialists.
All right, all right. Captain Coburn, please. Hello, Wayne. This is Finucane. Have they finished examining the Kingsley girl? Uh-huh. What's the verdict? I see. All right, Wayne, send her over to my office right away, will you? Thank you. How many more jewelry stores did you plan to rob with Pat?
Just until they got enough, maybe one or two more, depending upon the haul.
I see. Rolf, would it surprise you to learn that Maggie has no heart condition? The two doctors have just finished examining, found absolutely nothing wrong with her.
No, you don't trick me into telling you where the diamonds or Pat are.
Come in.
Maggie. Sit down, Maggie. How do you feel?
I don't feel very well. They don't believe I'm really sick.
Yeah, I know. The lieutenant told me. It's a shame. But don't worry. Your story's going to be in the newspaper tomorrow morning. Mr. Andrews, he promised me if I gave myself up.
I said only if it's true.
It is true. Those doctors don't know what they're talking about.
The doctors do know what they're talking about. Either Maggie imagines that she's ill, or she's lying and playing you for a sucker. And either you're being a sucker, or you're lying.
Maggie, tell him.
I already have, Milt.
What are you being so stubborn about? Why can't you believe her?
Because you can't hide a serious heart condition, Rolf. If Maggie had one, the doctors who examined her would have found it. I think you're being made a fool of. I think she's lied to you all along.
He's right, Mr. Rolfe. Make her tell you so.
Maggie, tell me it ain't true. Maggie.
They're all against me, Milt. You know I'm telling the truth.
I do,
You
I do.
must know it.
I do.
These police doctors are just ordinary MDs. Dr. Dropa, he's a heart specialist.
Just a minute, Maggie. Wait a minute. Lieutenant, may I have your telephone book? You'll see. All you coppers want me. Okay, I'll give you proof if that's what you want. Here we are. C-O-D-R-D-R-O-D-R-N-D-R-U. There's no Druva. There's no Max Druva. Maggie. Maggie. Maggie.
All right, come on, I'll help you out. Out you go.
Oh, keep your hands to yourself. I can get out of here without your help.
Want to tell me all about it now?
Yeah. I'm supposed to pick up the diamonds and meet Pat at the Palmyra Electronics parking lot. He's driving one of those new little cars. And the license number is JDH 968.
produced with the cooperation of the San Diego Police Department in conformance with the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.